exciting episode of Is It Really Reality, guys? We got a great show for you today. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Listen, guys. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I don't know if he's dealing with mental issues or what. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy come on, he act like he did nothing wrong, that everything was between Mama Celena, Crier, and Damion. Now, you come on, J. Michaels, you big slab of dumbness. Listen, man, you can't manipulate us. We're grown. You can't manipulate grown people and make us think that, you didn't do anything wrong and Crier is doing something bad. Listen, guy, from day one, Crier never said anything to you, guy. You came with all this, even before Crier even said anything to you. You was putting his name in videos, tagging him in all your videos and everything. Before Crier talking bad about him, before anything, you thought that you was, in some dumb way, you was gonna come on because you think you got singing and rapping abilities, but you sound bad, bud. You sound bad. You thought you was gonna come on with more to offer to the people than Crier, and they was gonna jump on your ship if you take Crier's ship down. It don't work like that, bud. It don't. You come on with all this, that boy is looking at the look and see this stuff. So if you come out with the receipt, you just keep talking about the receipt, bud. You can't let the receipts go. You want to know so bad, but guess what? I think Crier is a little smarter than you, bud. Whatever Crier got, Crier can see that it's killing you in the inside. And Crier, if I was you, I wouldn't release anything. Curiosity killed the cat, Crier. It's eating him up, Crier. It's eating him up, Crier. He wants to know. Because he has nothing else on his plate, Crier. He just sit around. Anyway, he's waiting on some mess to go down because that's the only excitement he got in his house. You don't work, you don't do anything, but you come on talking about Damion. You're gonna lose your son. He sees everything that goes on YouTube. Man, listen, man. You done make videos about Crier for like a whole year straight, okay? You don't think Damion seen any of your videos, huh? But, and even if he didn't see any of your videos, but you said he watched nothing but Crier in the Print family. So, if he don't watch anything but Crier in the Print family, he should know that Crier wasn't in on your whatever you had going on over there. Because he's watching Crier channel. You said this out your own mouth, but I swear you tell so many lies. We're gonna start calling you Animated J. Cause man, you sat over there and made yourself cry. Hey, guys, I feel like this is just what I feel like. I feel like J. Michael, this is a cry out for Crier and Mama Celena to get back together. I think J. Michael want to be Crier's son. And he would take it any kind of way to be, next to Crier. He don't care. It's like you trying to get those two back together. But listen to me, J. Michael. You keep saying the woman loves him and all that. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I know one thing. When you're with a woman and she's thinking about her past, that means she don't really care too much of you. You just was a replacement, okay? Because any woman in a real relationship, J. Michael, that loves her husband, she is not thinking about her past relationship. I don't care if she had 10 kids from her. I don't care if she had 10 kids from him. She's not thinking about that. When a woman is in love with someone, they don't see nothing but that person that they're in love with. Now, if Mama Celena really do love you, this is a slap in the face to her. I'm going to tell you that right now, but this is a slap in the face every time you come on talk about she still love Crier. If Mama Celena really do love you, like we can see from the, some of the dumbness that she put up with from you, but we can tell that, she really loves you in some type of way. But you coming on as a man, you shouldn't say that about your woman, man, talking about she still love Crier. Now that's the past relationship. When you're in a relationship with someone, but you love them. You are not thinking about your past relationship, and if you is, that means that's where you want to be. You don't want to be with this big slab of dumbness. Okay? Now, bud, you got to get it together, man. Because you're coming on with a lot of lies. You're trying to manipulate the audience. And listen, bud, but for the last time, you don't have fans, but you have fans if you can drop something and, and it shoot up, people coming to watch it, view it, and like it. No one is doing that for you, but the only thing people is coming for is when you talk about Crier. You keep trying to use other, that's why I say you're a coward. Because when you throw yourself out there and you start this big mess and get all this stuff going on, then when the pressure comes back on you sooner, Crier only said something one time. He turned around and said, hey, I'm not taking it no more. And look at the big bully. He's running under the rock. He's trying to throw Mama Celena and Damion under the bus. Oh, yeah, it's them that he's going to lose your son. You're going to lose your... Yeah, man, come on with this mess, man. You are the common denominator, bud. You. How many times I'm going to have to say it in your head, bud? You're delusional. You're like you was crying at the end of your video for Mama Celena and crying to get back together, and you, Mama Celena, Crier, and Damion could be one big happy family. And you're a 50-something-year-old man, and you're willing to stoop down to be Mama Celena and Damion's son. You're willing to do it. Just to have Damion Crier in your life. You wish you can be a Crier, man. Because every time it come on, you keep talking about he lied to you, bud. Come on, bud. Are you this guy? I swear, man, this guy. I don't know, man. I think it's really a kid inside that body. I watch a lot of movies. I think it's really a kid inside that grown man body that's trying to get out and let people know, hey, somebody took off with my body and throw me in this guy's body. I don't know, I'm not grown. Because this guy acts like a little kid, man. I swear, man. Any grown man, listen, guys. At 50-something years old, and you're still acting this way, you're stuck in your ways. You're never going to get together. Mama Celena, listen to me. Sis, don't settle. Because if this guy 50-something years old, listen, you can't teach an old dog new trick. Mama Celena, he's stuck in his ways. This is a conversation we shouldn't be having about a 50-something-year-old man, Mama Celena. Come on, man. Let the kids be kids. This is what I think, Mama Celena. Listen to me. This guy never had a father figure, and I think he's so jealous of Damion and Crier relationship, he would do anything to ruin it because he wished Crier would, if Crier said, hey man, I'm inviting you for the summer right along with Damion, that guy would say, oh, it's cool, Crier's the best guy in the world now because he wants to be in a little guy position. I know it sounds weird, Mama Celena, but I don't watch enough of this stuff to put it together. And I'm not a therapist or none of that type of stuff, and I don't claim to be. But I can see what's going on here. This guy is a 50-something-year-old man, and he sat on YouTube and cried about Crier. Because he want Crier to be in your life, his life. He don't care if Crier run off in the wind with you, long as you guys take him with you. He never been loved like that. He's jealous of that relationship. Now, come on, guys. Anyone with common sense will look at, okay, now, come on. Now, we love Damion. With the Prince family, Crier family, listen, they can make videos and money without the kid, man. I'm just, not trying to put the kid down because the kid, I like the kid. The kid something to the table, you know, and a little. But what I'm trying to say is, they can do it without him. These guys was giving him an opportunity that the big bully never had, and he's trying to ruin. He ruined everything because he couldn't take the fact that Damion was getting light shined on him that he never got before. Mama Celena, listen to me. This guy is weird. He don't care about nothing. He just want to be in that circle, Mama Celena, because that is a circle he can never get around. And you see Damion not even half his age. And he coming up and he's doing great things and a lot of people recognizing him and stuff. And this is the stuff, if you pay attention to his YouTube, he been trying to do this stuff all his life. And now he's looking at Damion making it and doing it. So he goes and ruins what Damion got going on. If you don't get this guy away from Damion, he's going to ruin every opportunity coming before him. Because he didn't make it. So he envied what Damion got going on with his family. He wish it was him. I could see it all over his face, Mama Celena. See it all over that big bully face. You can fake tears. You can do that. Listen, man, we know they're fake. What kind of 50-year-old man come and go? No, you know, they're probably real, but he's not crying about what you think he's crying about. He's crying because this is the end of the line. And Crier finally spoke. You know, it was kind of easy for him when Crier never spoke. But Crier finally spoke, and he let him know out his own mouth. No more people telling him that Crier not going to do anything with him. He heard it from his God Almighty, Crier. And when Crier said that, that killed his whole world. He know it's never going to be nothing. I could have told him that a long time ago, but, you know, everybody else realized it, but he is too dumb to realize anything. You know, when a person, you know, mind so focused on trying to get what he wants, he just, hey, listen, Mucka is nothing but a nice J. Michael. These guys' mind, J. Michael mind is just so toe up, you know, he tell you that he did it for the check. Now, J. Michael, listen to me, bud. You didn't get a big check on YouTube, and I ain't find one video on your channel that was 15,000 views. Man, listen, man, we all know how YouTube works, but that's not bringing you no money. What, you made a couple $100? That shows us you don't have a job, because it's YouTubers that get nice checks and they're listening to you talking, they're going and they're analyzing your YouTube channel and they're looking at the views you get and they're saying, man, this guy only made a couple $100 of talking about crying. So that's how we know you don't have a job, bud. That's how we know you don't have a job, bud. You don't have a job. You're going crazy for a couple $100. Cry would have gave that out his pocket just for you to shut up. Cry would have got, I think Cry would have been a nice enough guy if you would have came up to Cry and said, hey, man, I know you're not going to do videos with me. You give me $200 a month to stay off YouTube talking about you, and it'll be over with. You know, you come get your son in peace. But no, you don't want to do that. You want to go do it your way. Now, guess what? You're in that fire. Don't you try to throw this on Mama Celena and Damion and saying Damion is watching this stuff. No, Damion been watching the stuff you've been doing for over a year, bud. Over a year, bud. Over a year. You've been on a rampage. No one is saying anything to you about anything. Listen, and let me tell you something, bud. When someone is going to do something with you, if Cry is the bigger YouTuber, he's bigger than you, all right? He's bigger. So that means you wanted to do something with Cry, right? And Cry was like, hey, okay. But that you don't put the plan together because you're not the bigger YouTuber. Cry know what's going on. That's how he you know. So you want to work with Crier. Why would he tell you to put the plan, your big slab of dumbness, man? Why would he tell you to put the plan together? He would have said, hey, okay, here's the plan. This is what we're going to do, and do it like this. No, he just said to you once. That's how we know something is mentally wrong with this guy. That guy walked by and told you once because Cryer's a 50-something-year-old man. You are a 50-something-year-old man. Listen, man, there's only one way this thing is going to happen. And Cryer know that because a 50-something-year-old man is not sitting trying to fight and box with anyone, okay? He's not. There's only one thing he can do, and he don't want your blood on his hands, bud. He don't want your blood on his hand. He's trying to keep the peace. He don't want to have to do that in front of his son because this overgrown big animal is coming out the door with some bull. And Mama Celena, you need to tell him about himself. Stop holding him up. You only making this guy worse because you're letting him do what he want to do. You need to put your foot down. You need to tell him to get right now in your face on job search, Mama Celena. You tell him right now to get on job search right now. You'd be too dumb to fill out the application. You'll do it for him, Mama Celena. But he got to get, Mama Celena, listen to me. He has to get something going on. Because if he don't, he's going to keep meddling in your life and he's going to keep messing with people, man. It's not going to stop because he got nothing going on. He got to, if you're going to keep him, you got to make a man out of him, Mama Celena. You ain't doing him no good. Make a man out of him, Mama Celena. And you'll be the first to do it because no one else could do it. And that's why he's there with you. He got nowhere else to go talk about, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you don't have anywhere to go, but where can you go? No one's going to put up with this mess but Mama Celena. And Mama Celena, you should know that. Nobody else is going to put up with this guy but you. He needs you. He needs you bad. But you got to take back your power, Mama Celena. You're the breadwinner. You're the one who's holding everything down. And then now you get a little extra money a month for Cryer, and this guy trying to mess that up. And Cryer helping you is the only one. Think about it, Mama Celena. You getting more money out of Cryer, and let's keep it real. We're going to keep it this real reality talk. You get more money out of Cryer than you get out of him in your household a month. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Mama Celena. The only way we're going to keep it real is if we keep it real with ourselves. Don't let them run away your extra dollars. I know, come on, Mama Celena, I'm not better than no one. I know how hard it could get. You're paying all these bills, and at the same time, you got to help this guy with his YouTube career. You got you buying views and buying green screen and buying cameras and stuff and lying to you, telling you he's going to blow up, and you gave him the stuff to be creative with. And you know what he did? He took the stuff and he started mess with your family. That's a slap in your face, Mama Celena. You spent money on this stuff to help this guy be great, and he do something like this. Come on now. Come on. He's the one that's beating this stuff in your head about Erica because an emoji told him something. It's nothing to do with that, what emoji told him. He just don't like these people. He's jealous of Cryer and Erica relationship too. Because Mama Celena, listen to me. Mama, you know, this is your guy. This is your man. He should not be disrespecting you, talking to no other woman on the phone about nothing. He shouldn't be, most of all, shouldn't be talking to your baby mamas or ex-girlfriends and all this stuff there. He's wrong, Mama Celena, and all this stuff he's doing, he is disrespecting you, and now he's trying to manipulate you and Damion to feel like Cryer is the bad guy when the only bad guy is him, Mama Celena. This guy is the biggest manipulator I ever seen in my life. This guy is no good, I tell you. He is no good. I tell you. Hey guys, I just came to bring you that. Like, share, and subscribe. And long as they keep bringing it, I'm gonna keep bringing it too. Okay? Until next time. Goodbye.